Welcome to our today's English lesson. As if you remember what we learned in our previous lesson, we talked of colloquial expressions, which I was happy some of you brought their work for marking, but a few of you are still holding their work. They have not yet submitted their work for marking. So I will urge you learners, once you have finished your work, send it for marking, and then we see which way to help one another. So in this our today's lesson, we're going to look at how to change direct to indirect speech. Not indirect to direct. Just one way first. We finish with the direct or indirect. Then our next lesson we look at how to change indirect speech to direct speech. So before we begin, I'd like to look at some few things that we will look in this category. In this particular topic, learner, the tense of the sentence matters a lot. We look at the tense. Like here, we are talking of Mary said. So said here meaning it is in past tense. And what did Mary say? Mary said that I go to church. Look at the verb, that tense, go. Go is in present simple. Meaning it is something that happens all the time. Mary said that he normally go to church. That's why learner, after looking at the tense that learner from there, we are able to get the answer correctly by saying that Mary said, we change that Mary said she goes to church. So now, if you are very keen, we have maintained our said, and again, Mary said that she goes. We don't change that. It remains present simple. If you can't change that to be in the past by saying that Mary said that she went to church. You can't put went here because Mary speaks in the present simple tense there. Hence, it must remain like that. Mary said that she goes to church. And that is the correct answer. Another thing that we are realizing that we normally put when writing your sentences in the direct speech, we normally have after said or maybe exclaimed or even answered, we normally have an opening speech mark. And the opening speech mark comes, and after that immediately we have a capital letter. This is where most of you go wrong. There must be a capital letter here. When immediately you begin with the opening speech mark, there must be a capital letter there. So let us mark that. And then as you end, there must be a full stop followed by the closing mark. The closing should not come before. Normally people write there and then come and put a full stop here. That is very wrong. Learner, the full stop will come just immediately after the last word, and then closing will come after that. So learner, we are just going to the next example to see whether we can get them correct. Our second example is going to be our example 2. I'm going to write this sentence. He said to some, I will be going tomorrow. I will be going tomorrow. That is what we'll say to some. So we'll change this, Lana, to be in direct speech by beginning with looking at the tense first. We are seeing said here, meaning this is past tense. To some, that I will be going is in future. It is something that has not yet taken place, so it is in the future tense. So our this is future tense. So we will come and say now, he told some that he would be going. So will tend to be would now. He told some that he would be going. And you can see tomorrow here. You can't say he would be going tomorrow. Tomorrow changes to be the next day. Be going the next day. Or we can say the following day. It depends on what you want to say. the next day can apply or the following day. So he told Sam that he would be going. Sam is somebody's name. Ensure that is written in a capital letter. So he told Sam that he would be going the following day or the next day. Very correct. Example 3, we can give this one here. Would you like to see? Would you like to see some more houses? It's a question. Close. Asked the agent. So this is an agent talking to somebody who is looking for a house. So you look at the way we have begun. After opening speech mark, we have begun here with the capital letter. And you must know the difference between a small and capital letter. A small W look like this. It has a round shape, the way I've written. Whether you like it as big as possible, you may decide to write like that. It's still small. So when you make the shapes to be different, now it look like this in a V shape. That is now a capital letter, and that's why you saw me writing capital letter here, because we are beginning our speech mark. We are beginning our sentence. I came and wrote it like this. So that one is a capital W. So would you like to see some more houses? Question mark. We end of quote. Asked the agent. So that sentence, learner, if you realize how it is, would you like to see? Would here is just your possibility. We are just asking if you would wish to see the house or not. Ask the agent. So this one will just come, learner, to be the agent asked me whether I would like to see more houses. The agent asked me. It is the agent who is asking. Ask the agent. So the learner, and another thing that I didn't mention, maintain the article. The article here is there. We may use ask an agent. Maintain that and so asked an agent. Here we are talking of them. So we talk of them here. The agent asked me whether I would like to see more houses. Full stop. He asks you whether you wish to see more houses. Would you like to see? What we are now converting to see. Whether I would like to see more houses. Don't say or not. No. Whether is just enough. Whether we wish to see more houses. Then I will go to maybe our second last example. I'm not going to give more. And I've emphasized, learner, we're dealing with. We must look at the tense of the sentence. Another one is this one. The client said to the lawyer. The client said the lawyer. Open. How much are the fees? How much are the fees? So these are the actual words spoken by the lawyer. This is what whoever say the words are, the client said the lawyer. But the actual words of the client are these. How much are the fees? So we put in quotation marks the actual words spoken by the speaker, and the speaker in this case is what? Is the client. Hence we come and say, the tense of this is said, meaning this is past. And then here, how much are the fees? This one it was just said in present simple. So you come and look at the sentence and will now make it clear. The client asked the lawyer. It's a question. The client asked. This was just a question because of how much. So he expected an answer there. So we say the client asked the lawyer how much the fee the fee were. How much the fees were. The client asked the lawyer how much the fees were. Don't say are, because we are reporting. We'll begin there. The client asked the lawyer, how much the fees were. Full stop. He asked how much the fee were so that he could see whether to pay, whether he would manage to pay or not. Then our last one, our last example is this one is going to be number 5. He said to her, I was suffering from backache. I was suffering maybe from malaria. Let me give malaria. He said to her, I was suffering from malaria. And we are seeing was here, meaning that this was past continuous. This thing was happening. He was continuing to suffer. I was suffering from malaria. And then he said, this one is in past tense. So it gives us very a link, a hint that we are supposed to say that he told her that he was suffering. He told her. This her is not, we don't know the person, that's why we're using that pronoun her. So he told her in the past, told is in the past, he told her that he was. So because it is he told her that he was suffering from malaria. Now with those examples, I'm very sure you are able to do, looking at the tense or the verb or the sentence, and then look at the articles used. Here I mentioned the lawyer, and here I came and used the lawyer. Don't use a, because in examination, you realize you can be brought on a very simple one. John is playing with a dog. John is playing with a dog. Mother said. Mother said that John was playing with a dog. We must add that I must come there. John was playing with a dog. Don't now say that John was playing with the dog. There is not there. So maintain that article used to make your answer correct. But because you may get in examination, we have choice A, B, C, D, and one of the choices may have the article. Most of the choices there may not have that article. So you go for that answer that has the article. So Lana, I may give one orally. I don't know, we're not going to write on the board. They said to Bud. Bud is somebody's name. When are you coming to our place? They said, maybe let me use the word Tom, a common name. They say to Tom, open quotes, when are you coming to our place? The question. So how will you change that learner into direct speech, reported speech? They asked, there is a question. That's why they may not, because we have the word said there, but because the end there we have a question mark. A question mark is what tells you that that's a question directly. So we come and say that they asked Bud when he was coming to their place. They asked Bud when he was coming to their place. They say to Bud, when are you coming to our place? Is a question. That's why we use the word ask. They asked Bud when he was coming to their place. The last one before I give you one. Mrs. Nancy said to him, beginning of quote, John will come at 2 p.m. Mrs. Nancy said to him, John will come at 2 p.m. So we can see that will, it is the future tense. So Mrs. Nancy said to him that John would. So will change to would. In that manner, you can see it very clearly. Mrs. Nancy said that to him that John will come at 2 p.m. So learner, I'm not going to continue more than that. I'm only giving you work, the work that I'm going to write down and then send it to you so that you can find your own time, revise this one. This work you have already in your textbooks there. You can revise it more in conjunction with whatever I've added now, and then I'm going to give you work that you'll do well, and then ensure you hand it on, you hand it over for marking. So after doing it, take a good snap of it, then bring it to me through the wall, through my inbox, then I'll mark it and submit it back to you. Look at the corrections. So until next time, I want to wish you well, be very busy at home, and stay safe to avoid the spread of COVID. Thank you and God bless you.